So, rally point and APC buffs. I've come up with a few solutions and quality of life improvements for rallies and APCs. I'm so sorry. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep the last couple of days, being busy. Hopefully Darkflow listens and implements these in a future update. Make rally points award the same amount of XP as APCs. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Improvement 2. Rallies quicker to construct. Yeah, I mean, if it makes more people make them, why not? Make it easier to know where to place them. Darkflow, just the mini map. There should be a fat red line showing the furthest up you can place them. You know what? I kind of like how he's thought about this. I think this deserves some kudos. Because it's like nuanced. It's, I think, improving and incentivizing in the right places. So, yeah, I would totally go for those. Very good suggestion. APCs should be allowed closer to capture points. With this, it would increase them being used more often and would give defenders more motivation to defend the objective of that battle. The accepted area should or could be decreased by 10 to 20 meters. Yes and no by skew. Gray zones likely need a rework. Yeah, I agree with skew. Skew seems pretty base. Just one more assaulter. 4 assaulters just seems a little awkward. I think 5 is a more proper amount. MG gunner and sniper squad should also receive such buff. Yeah, I agree with Dragoms. I kind of agree with both of these. Yeah, because if we think about rifleman squads, like 9 riflemen is pretty strong. Like 9 rifles, period, is pretty good. Especially, of course, at BR5. Allied SMG expansion. So, Krieger Faust, 0-32 APCP at BR2, M2 Hyde at BR2, BR3 Owens Mark II, M3 9mm, 650 RPM. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Pretty sure it's the same rate of fire because it's the same reciprocating mass. Probably similar pressure. I'd have to see a source for this, honestly. BR4, M3T29. I mean, this thing should be BR2. It's like very comparable to like the MKB35. That's at that BR. Experimental Sten prototypes, the Roth Sten 900, Smith & Wesson machine carbine. If this is the one I think it is, I mean, I don't know if we even know the rate of fire on it. BR5 belt-fed Sten gun, small arms listed or limited Model 2. I think this one's only like, yeah, same as the regular Sten, like 550 RPM. Jurek Mark 1. So 0-32 ACP. M2 Hyde, which is in the game is like a founder's weapon or something like that. Owens Mark II. Grease gun 9mm. He's throwing out some ideas, but that list will be the allied equivalent of Axis having 4 or 5 Berettas that are all essentially the same damn gun. Yeah, like straight up. Like I think the main objective of this, honestly, is like he's trying to find some 9mm SMGs for different BRs. I know that's something I've talked to a few people about, including Chechen Vet. And yeah, like they just have so like they have other options that they could use. They even have like 30 carbine options, like the M3T29, which I'd put at BR2, honestly. But yeah, these are all mostly 9mm. I don't know. A 9mm grease gun wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It'd be probably okay at BR1 as well. Hatchet, Ropsten. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it uses a Sten mag. We have no idea what the rate of fire is, so I don't know. Like, aside from just having it, like, don't necessarily want to pull an RPM out of our ass. SAL Model 2. Yeah, so it's just a Sten with 50 rounds. Like, that'd be maybe BR3. And then there's the Jurek Mark 1. Yeah, Blanchester mag, 1000 RPM. This thing would be cool, but I would even put the Vaselli in. I don't know if people know the Vaselli. It's like, it's got that double magazine where it's one in front of the other. It's a pretty cool setup. So 1000 RPM, 60 round magazine. I think that'd be the best option. But this thing I wouldn't hate either. It could even be like an event weapon or like a premium. I'm looking forward to that Winchester 1887 next season. Will pair well with the 1866s. Yeah, it'd be cool to just have a bunch of like Western shit for like low BR allies. M2 high, we already have that gun in the game. Maybe 30 round could be added BR2. Maybe. BR. Yeah, Thompson 1923 wouldn't be a bad option to add. The Annihilator at 1500 RPM would be a bit much. I mean, obviously looking at all these, same kind of deal, like they're Thompsons. We have already like so many Thompsons. Looks like a blend of MOS 38 and MP38. Are we talking about this guy? Yeah, kind of. To me, he just looks like a weird MP38. No need for more allies SMG. Just fold her up. Thompson 30 meg times 4. Fix their curse spread horizontal recoil. Put 3 of them in BR3. Based. Why doesn't the 15 centimeter Panzerwerfer 42 rocket cause any damage when it hits the wall behind the enemy? Bug or intended by design. HE acting strange. Well, I mean, 99% of the time HE kills everything, so I think it's fine. A way to please those who like the update and those who do not. Seems the preferred maps ability comes to the game. Those who do not like certain maps can use that ability. And make the unliked maps appear way more rarely, especially combined with increasing the chance of maps they like. BR5 players dislike Moscow and like Berlin, for example. Stay hydrated, folks, by the way. I just had some water. I might be dehydrated. If some players think certain maps are not adjusted to high-low BRs, the devs should rework these maps based on player feedback, like adding more obstacles. The devs told us before in a news post about adjusting custom match options like filtering weapons, tanks, planes by year, for example. Those who really can't play the game after that anymore could create their own matchmaking. Yeah, that'd be fine, I guess. Sure. We could go full psychopath and add the Thompson 308. I don't even know if we have enough information on that gun. And like, what would that gun even be? Would it be... Would that just be a BR5 rifle? Would that be like a low BR machine gun? What would it be? Increased Gewehr 43 Kurtz ammo. Should have 120 ammo instead of its 90. All of them 120, not 90. Yeah, I'm down. That works for me. I stay dehydration, my boy. You get used to being thirsty all the time after so long. Just a short video. Oh god, BR5 all day. It would be a funny gun. Yeah. Although, like, I don't know. It's blowback. Blowback only on a 30-06 is kind of redonkulous. Existing aircraft, why is? When exiting aircraft, you have to edit on computer. The problem with that, flying the game when you get into dogfights and when hit D at the same time, well, the next thing you know, fly out. Yeah, this man can just change the keybind. Stationary machine guns for all engineering and assault squads. I mean, I look at this and I just think, why not make MG squads more viable? Aside from like BR3. That's just my take. One-off experiment that was so bad on recoil they nixed it quick. Yeah, I mean, probably. Was that the reason why they... I guess that had to be the reason why they never built more of them. New class conscript. Tier 0 soldier, like bolt action rifles that come standard. Unlike rifleman, not a real soldier. Fill squads in order to easy the changes around the game in UI. You can always get them for free, but no, they also take reserve slots to do wisely. As you can see, they are unlocked before Tier 2 riflemen. You saw one of the testing videos. I'd love to find or see that video because, like, I was looking for more information on that thing and I just could not find it. Aside from like a video of a guy like looking at it in a museum from like 30 years ago. Compete the chat system like War Thunder. War Thunder has... Yeah. Already requested 1,000,000 times. Yep. And I will like your post anyways. Radio Man supply drop buff and APC. Supply a new drop feature. More ammo and medkits. APC can also deploy supply crate. Yeah, it would be interesting. Show event timer for each stage. The timer is for a current stage. But this timer's for the whole event. Fix it. No need to elaborate. Add manual zeroing for Panzerfaust on console. No way to manually adjust the zeroing distance. So without reading this, Mr. Border Bandit, I don't know, you might watch this video, but I know for myself, I don't even use that feature. Like, you honestly kind of get used to like it's faster to just learn like what each of those are on the weapon, if that makes any sense. Like, say you're looking at the bulge of the the projectile. Say once it hits 90 degrees, that's 100 meters or something. Just learning that is often the best choice, because if you're wasting time, swapping between your zeroing distance, you might lose your opportunity to hit something. So just getting used to those other indicators that are just like baked into the weapon is like usually your best option. BRs for map changes, personal opinion. One of the biggest enlisted steps. I mean, we've already seen this with the red stuff. Like, some people like it, some people don't. French M5A1. M3A3. Okay, so a lot of different M3, M5 variants. Some of them are neat. Some of these are Yugoslavian and like Romanian, I believe. This is like a 3-pounder, I think, on a Stewart hull. It's aight. Can you copy Older Brother War Thunder and add arcade realistic simulator? I don't hate this well, I don't know. I like that this is a thing for War Thunder and not other games. So maybe not. Excuse me. BR factions, Soviet, Germany, and USA. Only 4 or 5 will face with others. Suggest rebalance tier 4 from Germany. Yeah, MKB should be BR4. FG42 should not be BR4. I've already, like, for this stuff, I would just refer to Evo's video or Evo's suggestion, because I agree with like 99% of it. New AVT 40 variant with 20 or 25. Yes, that'd be good. Johnson, LMG, get buffed. Yeah. I think the Australian Matilda with the 3-inch howitzer would be a good low tier option. I could see it at BR2. Could be like a slower Panzer 3N. Maybe not the same reload speed. Revised Japan Mega Thread 4th edition. I might have seen this already. BR1, BR changes, Chihakai BR1. I mean, I don't know about those being BR1. Nah, I don't think I agree with these at BR1. I think these are fine at BR2. Agoko BR1 would make sense though. Chia flamethrower. Kenyu, yeah. Soki, yeah. Keiho. I don't think the Keiho is even built. So maybe not. Honi 3 BR2. I mean, maybe. Horo. 150 mil. I mean, this thing. I maybe do BR3. Yeah, like he's saying that. Maybe BR4. Rogo. Yeah, Rogo at BR2 would actually be pretty funny. Yeah, I'd be down for the Rogo at BR2. Cheeto BR3. What? Chinu struggles to penetrate M4A2. What? I don't think I agree with any of that. No, Cheeto at BR4 is fine. It's kind of like a Panther. It's slightly worse than the Panther, but it's kind of like a Panther. Chiri 2 BR4. Keep it at BR4. I mean, okay, for these guns, they had a tungsten shell, or actually 2 tungsten shells, one called the Tokuku, one called the Toku Atsu, and those could really increase the penetration on these. So I wouldn't hate adding those, kind of like the APCR shells for all the German and US tanks. I'm very tired. I don't know if you can tell. KI-32 bomber. Yeah, that would be fine. KI-109. That would also be fine. I don't know about BR-1, but I'd love this. I think this thing would be cool. BF-197. KI-43. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be fine at BR1. I'm pretty much going to agree with like most of these planes. Yeah, these are looking pretty solid for their options. Oka, I mean, Oka, maybe not. B782. Okay, yeah, that'd be good. A7M2. Yeah, A7M2 would be sick. Playing with 420 mils would be cool. Yeah, I think the J7W1 would be pretty neat. Yeah, 430s with only 60 rounds, 460 kgs. Still would be a cool option for sure. I'd be down for that. Guns, pistols, no BR, Type 26. Mark A, yes. The 15 or 16 round pistol would be good. Small Nambu, I think, is irrelevant. Type 97 modified for infantry use would be okay. Bamboo Spear. Tokyo Arsenal with an 18 round stick. Yeah, I mean, if the PPG-27 is in the game at BR1, this thing could be there too. Hanyang 88, Chinese version of Gewehr, 1888. That would work as well. Type 30 extended. Type Co long, BR3, yeah. Type Co sniper, yep. Bougainville. Type 92 loose gun. Type 4 90 millimeter 120 mil pen. Yes, would be good. Type Halate long version. Yep, I agree. I don't know if this guy got this idea from me, but the long barrel versions would just be a good implementation. ZH-29 is a maybe. Wait, these captured ZH-29s actually led to the development of the Otsu, which I would have suggested as well with the 10 round. Yeah, I think there is a 10 round for the Otsu, but I don't think there may or may not be photos of it. KE-750 round would be good. Type 97 AT with G10N. Yep. VR5 Type 99 mortar, sure. Type 92 97 round drum would be neat. Type 98 MG15 copy. Type 2A 6.5 by 30. Yeah, depending on who you ask though, the rate of fire is only about 400, so maybe, question mark. Some customization, some gas masks. Yeah, lots of effort put into this. I'm gonna like it. Hell yeah.